Welcome to Handle It, your online instructional cooking show. I'm Chef Atari, and on today's episode, we're going to be messing with a close and personal friend of mine, ravioli. But today, we're not going to make a traditional ravioli. We're going to make a s'mores graham cracker crust infused with marshmallow ravioli. Ha! Bet you didn't see that one coming. Now we're gonna be stuffing these raviolis ourselves, so that means we have to make the dough from scratch. Right here I got 4 eggs, 3 cups of flour, and salt. You just wanna add about a teaspoon of salt into your egg, and then you'll just slowly wanna add your flour into your egg wash until a dough forms. Nice and slow. Now when it comes to stuffing and make your own ravioli, you can't buy the store-bought shit, the frozen shit, the stuff in the fridge. You gotta make it yourself from scratch. So that way you can infuse it properly with the ingredients you wanna put. So now that our dough is formed, you wanna just take it, cut it in half, and flour a surface. I'm using a cutting board. Grab your first half of the dough, and what you want to do is flatten this out, and you want to roll this about a paper thin. You'll want to get this paper thin because you don't want to have a thick dough. You want to form a rectangle sheet with your ravioli dough, and this will be the bottom, and the other half will be the top. It's not too much of a rectangle, but with a knife, you could shave off the uneven border and form a rectangle. So you've rolled out your first half of the dough. Just repeat the same thing for the other half of the dough. Now the filling for our s'mores ravioli is gonna be the marshmallow, but the marshmallow is too big to fit in there. You'll wanna begin by cutting your large marshmallows right down the center in half, just like that, making them halves. So we rolled out our dough, we got a bottom and a top. You'll wanna take some egg wash and lightly brush the bottom completely. Now this is very important. The placement of your marshmallows, you should give yourself about 2 inches apart from each other, because what we're gonna do is after we place all the marshmallows, we're gonna put our top on and then cut the ravioli squares. It's time to put these raviolis to rest. Cover them with the top part of your ravioli dough. Begin pressing down the top to bottom, binding it together with the egg wash. And then grab your knife and begin making squares. That's how you make ravioli efficiently. You get to have it perfectly symmetrical. Now it's for the final locking, the crimp. You'll just want to take a fork and lightly press down on the edges, the borders of your ravioli. The crimp makes sure that none of the inside ingredients leak out. This is important for ravioli. So we formed a ravioli and it's time to cook them. So you'll put them in boiling water for 10 to 15 minutes. The best way to know your ravioli is ready is they'll float to the top, because all the raviolis float here. Now our s'more raviolis aren't gonna be entering the world naked. We're gonna give them a coating of golden graham cereal. And with the help of a trusty food processor, you can get these golden grahams to a fine powder, perfect for coating your s'mores ravioli. That is exactly the consistency you're looking for. Using the residual moisture from pulling the raviolis out of the water, we'll begin by coating it in some flour. And you'll see that the water will absorb the flour, like so. Then you'll just want to dip it in an egg wash, getting complete coverage. Perfect. And then the crunch. Coat it in the golden graham crust. You got yourself a s'mores ravioli. The only thing left to do is deep fry it in oil heated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And try not to overcrowd it because you don't want to have your oil reduce heat. Now these bad boys don't take long to fry, so you just want to get them nice and crunchy. And there you have it, s'mores ravioli. We took 2 childhood classics, ravioli and s'mores, combined them together to make a s'mores ravioli. Wait! I think I'm gonna call it a s'mores ravioli bite. There's only one thing left to do, guys. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and enjoy this delicious sweet treat you guys made. We'll be back next week with another episode of Handle It, hopefully. And we'll see you then.